what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Damon and I mainly do vlogging videos. So if you're into that, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell for more videos to come. But I told you guys I told you guys on Instagram. If you're not following me there, go ahead and follow me at BestofMeDaily. But I told you guys on Instagram that I would be making a video about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus that I recently bought about 2 weeks ago. And this is that video, so surprise. No. But yes, this is my Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus with the book cover keyboard case. So, there you go. I got the Mystic Black 256 gig Wi-Fi version. I didn't get the 5G or cellular version because I don't need that. I did an unboxing video for both of these items, but it didn't turn out the way that I wanted to because I'm still trying to figure out where I want to do my unboxing videos in the house. But besides that, I've been using this for about 2 weeks now, on and off. I've mainly been using it for listening to music, to tell you the truth, because the speakers on these things are amazing. I will throw on YouTube music and put it like downstairs in the kitchen. If I put it in one spot, I can go do whatever I want throughout almost the whole house and I can still hear it. So these speakers on this thing are amazing. The other thing that I use it for is mainly like social media messaging, so like messaging on Instagram or text messaging or things like that, Facebook Messenger. So I use it a lot for that. The things I've been using it for lately have been like taking notes for like video ideas that I want to do for this channel. The main reason why I wanted to get this was due to the portability of it. I don't normally use tablets. I use my cell phone and my MacBook Pro for like basically everything. But I wanted something that I could use that wasn't my MacBook Pro, because trying to haul that around or take it up and downstairs is kind of a pain because it's actually a lot heavier than this. And the thing that I use the MacBook Pro for is mainly to edit the videos for YouTube. But this allows me to still be able to connect to my phone so that I can make and receive calls on this and text on this. But it's portable, so if I had an idea for like a video I wanted to do on YouTube, I could take this and just jot down my idea real quick, versus my MacBook Pro, which I won't really be carrying around. It sits in one spot like the whole time. So this I carry around a lot. Like if I'm going downstairs, I'll take this with me just in case. I don't do that with my MacBook because it's, one, the cord is like tucked around so it's out of the way, but the battery, because it's older now, it doesn't last as long, and the speakers on it aren't as good as these, so I don't take it anywhere. I use this for music, and then if I have an idea, I'll jot it down real quick while I'm already listening to music. So it was for the portability factor. The other reason why I decided to get this was, like, one, I'm an Android user, okay? I have basically Android everything except for my MacBook, which I use to edit videos. So I also got this for Samsung DeX. I wanted to see how that would work as far as like the multitasking goes, to see if I could almost replace my MacBook except for video editing. But to do everything else, I wanted to see if I could use Samsung DeX to do all that. So that's another reason why I got it. And right now, I've been using Samsung DeX mainly versus using it as a actual tablet. So I'll go into Samsung DeX. I'll open up my music, I'll leave like my notes up, and then I'll have like a Google browser up as well, or Facebook or Instagram. Like I'll have all of those up already, and then if I need to go do something, I'll go do that, and then it's already there. If I need to check Facebook or check Instagram or make a note on what I want to do for a next video. So Samsung DeX has been good to me so far, since I can have those applications open at once and they actually like look like they're supposed to. Like, let's say you're using your Tab S7 as a tablet, just like not in Samsung DeX. If you have it in landscape mode, here, I'm just going to take this off. So if you have it in landscape mode like this, right? And let's say you open up, let's say you wanted to do Snapchat. It opens up like this. So in landscape mode, it still opens up like this. So I use Samsung DeX. Give it a second. So I'll use Samsung DeX and it'll open in landscape mode the way that it's supposed to. So that's why I'm mostly using Samsung DeX, because it allows for the applications to open up the way that I want it to, because obviously I'm using the keyboard cover, so it'll be propped up and the keyboard will be open. I don't want to have to try to turn the tablet with the keyboard cover on to use certain apps, so I just use Samsung DeX and it just opens the way that it's supposed to. But I find that very useful, because then I can have them all open at once and not have to worry about, okay, let me switch over to this, let me switch over to this. I just click over here, click over there, and there, I'm there. So that was another reason why I decided to get this tablet. Now, it does come with the S Pen, which I haven't really used since I got this. Like I went through the little tutorial of like their S Pen gestures, and that's really all about it right now. I haven't found a use to use it yet for me personally. I'm not an artist or anything like that, so I won't be drawing on here or making pictures and things like that. Now I can see myself using it for notes. If I'm walking around or something and I have to jot a quick note, like I can see myself using it for that. But other than that, not really. Or signing documents, probably. But that's about it for me. I didn't buy this for the camera because, one, I have my phone, and then I have this camera that I'm using, so I don't need it for the camera. I just bought it for Samsung DeX and the portability of it. So there's a feature on here I want to talk about. It's called Daily Board. So this is very useful when you are charging your tablet. So when I charge mine, I leave it open. I leave it open just like this, like this. I'll prop it up, and when you're charging it, Daily Board allows you to see like the time and date and weather. It's just like a little screen that shows all that. It'll even show like your appointments from your calendar for the next day in a list. But I actually like using that because I don't have an alarm clock or a clock. I use my phone. But when my phone is charging, it doesn't tell me what time it is. And so I use this now as like almost a little like side clock, side table clock, like you would used to use back in the day. But I find it very useful because then it shows me like, hey, this is what's coming up on your calendar. If I have any appointments or doctor's appointments or whatever through the day, like if my kids have pictures that they need to take at school or so on and so forth. So I like using that feature a lot. I don't necessarily charge this tablet all the time, but when I do, I use that feature. I find it very useful. So that's another thing that I like about this tablet. That feature, the daily board, the speakers, the screen. The refresh rate on this screen is 120 Hz, which you guys all know, and it looks and feels super smooth when moving through different things like through your apps, or even scrolling through like Facebook feeds and stuff like that. It looks and feels amazing. What else? The S Pen I don't really use, so I can't comment too much on that, but when I did the tutorial for the S Pen gestures, the S Pen feels good in your hands. It feels like a regular pen, so I like that about it. We'll see if I use it more later on in the future, the longer that I have this. But book cover keyboard case is good. The only gripe that I have about it, there's two actually. So one is that the keys aren't backlit, and then two is trying to open it. So it's flush with everything, okay? I don't know if I'm just grabbing it wrong, but I don't know. There's nothing to like grab onto to open it. So if you don't have two hands, you can't just open it with one. But that would be my only other complaint with this, is that there's not like a space to grip the keyboard unless, there's nowhere to grab it. But that would be the only other complaint I have with the keyboard cover. It does add a little bit of weight to the tablet, but I mean, it's still lighter than my MacBook, so I'm good with that. So there you have it, guys. This is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus that I use, and what I use it for so far. Hopefully I'll start using it even more in the future, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And then if you guys aren't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell for more videos to come. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.